Again, I want to welcome you as witnesses to this awesome commitment that Robbie and Sydney are about to make. The New Testament depicts Jesus as the bridegroom. The church is the bride. So for us, that makes Robbie Jesus for at least the next 15 or 20 minutes. But all of this, Robbie goes first. Robbie is the first to declare his intent. He's the first to pledge his vow. He's the first to seal with a ring. And he creates space for Sydney to respond. It represents how Jesus goes first with us. Jesus' life, death, and resurrection make a place for us to respond. We are the bride. Sydney represents all of us today.
Robbie, you are my best friend, the love of my life, and the best part of me. Apart from my salvation, you are the most precious gift, and there are no words to describe the love I have for you.
Sydney, I dreamed up this day a long time ago, standing in front of my beautiful bride. Today I get to live that dream. It's us, babe. This, right now, is exactly where I want to be. You are my best friend, my life partner, and my beautiful bride. I vow to lead you well, like Washington crossing the Delaware. I vow to serve you, like Chicken Express always served my appetite. And I vow to love you more than I do Mountain Dew and Larry Bird. You are fearfully, beautiful, and wonderfully made. You are a princess. I prayed for you most of my adult life. I prayed that the Lord would protect you and that He would prepare my heart for you. Today, God is answering those prayers. I vow not only to continue to pray for you and our family, but to serve you, protect you, and most importantly, be your prince who points you toward Jesus.
From our first date, you captivated me with your goofiness and charm. You drew me in with your love for people, and you lit up my world in a way only you can do. I always found and still find myself wanting more of you. Babe, I can't get enough of you. When I look at you, I see Jesus. I see one of the kindest, most gentle, and selfless souls I've ever met. You radiate God's love, and you're so good. I feel safe with you. I know you're my home, and I feel overwhelming peace standing here before you, knowing I get to be your wife today. Robbie, I'm indecisive and unsure about most things. But if there's one thing I'm sure of, is that I'm going to love you for the rest of my life. I promise to honor you, to cherish you, to respect you, and to never leave your side. I promise to celebrate with you through the good times, support you through the hard times, and be your biggest fan all the time. I promise to make it through an entire movie with you one day and not fall asleep. And I promise to always kiss you at red lights. I promise to be yours and yours only. You have my heart forever. I can't wait to grow closer, more intimate, and deeper in love with you. Thank you for making life so easy and for loving me so well. You're my forever.
I'm going to leave you with some of my own marriage advice, some of which I practice. I knew my wife would roll her eyes if I pretended like I said everything. Make sure you still date each other. Always open the door for her and hold her hand in public. especially when you're out at the mall. Not only does it look romantic, but it's also very economic because she can't sneak off and go into any stores without you. Learn the phrase, "Yes, dear," and "I'm very sorry," even if you don't even know what you're sorry for. Make sure you put the toilet seat down, and don't rush into starting in a family. Have time for each other. And lastly, my best words of wisdom from my own life is, don't ask Sydney where she wants to eat dinner. Instead, tell her to guess where you're taking her, and let her always be the winner on the first guess.
Let's pray. God, we thank you for Robbie and Sydney. We thank you that they're able to love one another because they loved you first. And Lord, we thank you for the representation today of this living parable of your great love for us. And Lord, as they enter this new chapter of life together, we ask that you would bless them with your presence, that they would feel you wherever they went. They would know that you're with them. When times are hard and times of trouble, Lord, that you will be the first person they turn to. That you be the center of their life, that their entire marriage would just be woven with your spirit. Lord, we ask that you bless their home and that it would be a sanctuary for them, that they would come there to connect with one another and to connect with you. God, we bless this marriage. We bless them. We bless these two beautiful people. And we just ask for your blessing on them now and forever. It's in Jesus' name. Amen. Robbie, you may kiss your wife. Clap. Turn and face it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Matthew Robbins Galvin.
Robbie is genuinely one of the nicest guys that I know, and he is a very well-respected teacher and coach at Lassiter. He leaves a lasting impact on all the students at his school and all of those that call him a friend. His spontaneous and outgoing personality is the perfect fit for Sydney. He reminds all of us how fun life can be. I think that we can all agree that the pep rally proposal will go down in history at Lassiter. Robbie has set the bar so high for the students and all of us who witnessed it to love hard and love out loud. Robbie, you're the exact brother-in-law that I've always wanted. Endless pranks for the rest of our life. I'm up 2-0 right now, so I know my day is coming. So I'm preparing. Thank you for loving my sister like you do. I love you both so much. Welcome to the family, Robbie. We're so happy to have you.